Well, despite what everybody says, I believe our raid prime number few and odd.
Shaka when the walls fell.
Welcome back to MTV. This week, we're going to have a little talk about Mythic Plus and how we run as a group.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
That's going to be interesting.
Yes.
Sorry.
Is this a surprise to you?
Yes, it is. So we have some notes. Just a little another behind the scenes moment. We have some notes. And everything else in the notes is pretty self-explanatory. I could figure it out. I have no idea what MT wants to talk about here. It literally says discussion about M Plus generally and running with the group. So I've got no idea.
Maybe next time I'll brief you.
Maybe that would be a good idea.
Alright, let's leave that one for now. I figured you could pick it up and run with it.
Nope, that's why I skipped over it. Because I had no idea what the frack you were talking about, man.
Alright, fine. Let's get back to talking about the notable runs from last week. So because we record these on a Saturday, and we do M Plus on Thursdays, Sundays and Tuesdays, that means that when we do these, we're going to have sort of split weeks. We're going to have the previous week's stuff and then the Thursday of the week that we're started on.
Yeah. We tried to do it the other way around and it just got... I don't think any way is less confusing than the other, so let's just go with this one.
Yeah. At least this way we can get it out on the weekend.
Yeah.
So, let's have a talk about Waycrest.
Yes.
So,
Would you like me to take the good then?
yeah.
Okay. So, the good about this Waycrest 16 is you actually, just smashed it.
Yeah, annihilated it.
No prisoners, just... And... Yeah, you didn't... Sisters didn't bother you at all compared to earlier in the season.
No, it made a huge difference. We've really nailed that sisters strat, I think.
Yeah. And consequently, you managed to actually two-chest it.
Yes,
Nice.
which is
Very
kind of also
fucking nice.
the bad. We two-chested a 16 that went and turned into frickin' TD
At 18.
on Tyrannical Week.
TD is one of the dungeons that you hate the most. Especially on Tyrannical Week.
Look, this season I have actually not completed TD.
What?
I haven't timed TD at any level.
Okay. I was going to say you completed it, but you just haven't timed it.
Yes,
That's different.
yes. So anyway, we weren't terribly keen on that one.
Oh God, really? Son of a bitch.
No, there was a lot of apprehension going into Tuesday night, wasn't there?
Yeah. So you know what? I'll talk about the good because the good was actually pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
We were nervous as hell about this one, but the general sentiment was it's going to be an absolutely awful run and we're all going to die and it's going to be just the worst, and if you want to bail out, do it. And
So let me just do some Captain America here. This is going to be fucked, and if anyone wants to bail out at any point, just fucking say so, and we'll do it.
actually it ended up going pretty well. Doing it at an 18 really forced us to practice some new strats and learning the Sand Queen boss properly.
That's the moving the boxes.
No, that's the very first boss in the dungeon, which is normally a massive health pool. But handling it properly means that you take a lot less damage.
Okay.
There's lots of... I was pausing my footage throughout the whole thing, just kind of snapping all the learning moments, things where I screwed up, things where things went well, things where things went badly. We really focused on Valyrie, which is the box's barrels moving one.
Yep.
And trying to get that just right in terms of positioning for our group comp, because we run 2 melee, which means that doing the standard corner-to-corner strat means less DPS time, which is problematic. So yeah, we actually ended up nowhere near as far over time as expected. We got to Valyrie with something like 6 minutes left on the clock.
Nice. That is actually pretty good.
And almost no buggy pulls. Almost.
Almost.
So how about you cover the bad?
Well, Sand Queen.
Yes.
So yeah, you were working on the strat properly, but she still came close to murdering you.
Yeah.
Yeah. and you can you almost wreck the run.
Yeah, well, just straight up. Yep, okay, first boss dead.
Yeah.
And that was in the last 5% of the first boss, so we'd already, obviously been killing her for 3-4 minutes of that
Yeah,
boss. It's
yeah.
It's not what you want to do.
But you got there and you moved on, and then you hit some trash, and then the trash hit you like a go-around truck.
Yeah, Newton's first law did not apply here. This was not an equal
and opposite reaction.
No, not even close.
It was an exponential and opposite reaction.
Yeah.
And speaking of things hitting you like trucks, the pillar bosses.
Yes, all of them.
They got you then, and then obviously Valeri.
Yes,
being the
Valeri.
one you practiced, but you were really working on the strat in theory before you attempted that run, so you had a good idea of what you were going to do going into it.
Yeah, it actually ended up only taking us 2 cracks at Valeri, which, as I said, during the fight... Sorry, Jean-Luc is being frickin' adorable.
But then, because we can't have a week of runs without it,
Yeah.
a pinging affix appeared.
Yes, a wild penny affix. This time getting stuck in combat, because why not? But you know what, overall,
Really good learning run.
yeah.
So you're feeling a lot more confident to go back in.
Yeah, look, on a decent week, I'd say we could do TD on Tyrannical, which is something I haven't been able to say, basically, this entire expansion.
Yeah, so that's good. So, moving on to this week, and the affixes that you faced this week.
Yes.
So you had Bolstering, Grievous, and Fortify. Why don't you take us through what Bolstering does?
Okay, so the good side about bolstering, if you've got decent AoE and you can control it, it's fairly trivial, because when each mob dies, it boosts the others. Mm-hmm. That's health and damage. That's also the bad side of it. If your AoE sucks, or if you get extra adds during a fight, it can go badly incredibly quickly. Mm-hmm. We
Aforementioned a previous temple run?
yeah, we did a temple run that went quite poorly because of that. Grievous.
Yeah, so Grievous is kind of really a non-affix for most players.
Yeah.
Except for healers. Grievous is just basically the giant fuck you. Healers, fuck you.
It's basically, hey, Penny.
Yeah. Yeah. Which brings us finally to Fortify.
Yes. Which, when you combine Fortified with Bolstering, some of the normally fairly trivial mobs, Sword packs in Atal Dazar, for instance, can get really lethal, because a decently bolstered sword will just one-shot you.
Rash.
So, anyway, we only have 2 notable runs to have a talk about. We did our usual... Well, thank you. We did our usual 6 on Thursday.
Yeah.
So 4 with the guild and 2 with the push group. Mm-hmm. The 2 with the push group are the ones we're going to talk about. AD 15 and Waycrest 17. So how about you kick off with AD?
Thank you, because I like talking about good things. And for once, AD is actually basically just a good run.
Yeah.
Like, we know AD and you guys don't get along, except for this time. Because you got a new 15 timed. Yay!
Yes.
And an extremely smooth run, where there was only one death.
Yep, Veratus.
Right.
Sorry.
But again, this is where the practicing and not trying to time keys, but practice properly instead. What we were talking about last week, your practice.
Yeah.
And this time you really managed to get the strats nailed down for a tyrannical, which is what left you able to time it.
Yeah, exactly. I actually think it was an extremely chill run.
Yeah.
With a lot of bants, and I think a big part of what sort of contributed to that mindset is once we got over the 15 sort of hump.
Yeah.
And we had the bank of 15s each week.
Yeah.
We're able to start treating some of them as sacrificial practice runs.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when we're doing 3 runs a week and they're all below 15, it kind of feels like, why are we even bothering trying with sacrificial runs when we really should be pushing that key level?
Yeah.
So we stick, of course, to the ones that we're more familiar with.
But you've gone over that turning point now, so you have sacrificial runs each week, and you can practice, and then
exactly.
that leads to better things.
Exactly. In
And-
this case,
It led to not so great things.
no, we were getting cocky by the end of the night, and
Your Waycrest. Now, Waycrest, Waycrest is usually your go-to easy dungeon.
oh, absolutely.
Like, it's the, we'll just knock Waycrest out and be done with it.
Yeah, we'll just quickly knock one of these out. That's our key done for the week.
Yeah.
Locked in, sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a bit cocky, did you?
Yeah. Well, do you want to go over the good?
You finished the run.
My God.
Yeah. We finished the run. We didn't time it. We finished
That was
it.
definitely a
That's
thing.
the good.
Yeah.
There is no more good.
No. The bad. Let's see. It was a pretty nondescript run right up until Sisters. Like, we'd been doing a little bit and having some derps. But then Sisters. Oh, boy. Yeah. The Penny Affix came back.
Which one this time?
This was the Disconnect.
Oh, the Disconnect Penny Affix.
But particularly good this one because it was Penny Hero. Penny? Penny's dead. Okay, stand up, Penny. Penny?
Piece of shit.
I see.
Probably record myself throwing it out the window, but
Oops.
Then on the second run through Sisters, Sierra managed to stun the entire party and nearly wipe us.
there you go.
You've imprisoned me.
Nah,
Oh, that's cool.
fuck off, you stunned me.
Sorry, guys.
I'm looking forward to that footage.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. And then going back through to the courtyard, we thought, okay, we'll pick up the pack in the corner to make sure that we don't accidentally get it when we're downstairs. And somehow while doing that pack, we pulled Matron Alma through the floor.
Yeah, meleeed by Matron Alma.
Fuck! She's the one downstairs!
The fuck? Why the fuck aren't we getting absolutely murdered by her now then?
Yeah, apparently Waycrest really wants you to pull things between levels.
Yeah.
No matter which level you're on, trash goes up or it goes down.
Yeah. And somehow that also caused a weird-ass ghost guy to spawn, but only in the Void Realm, and we've never seen him before. So if anyone knows who the hell this guy is, that's got two mugs and just standing in the middle of the basement area, can you let us know? Because I've got no freaking idea. Yeah, look, it was a bit of a maximum dirt bitch run.
Oh, fuck.
Oh well,
Yeah.
it happens.
Yes.
And it would have just been a fun
didn't
in
mean
the
to hit
end.
the
You weren't
button.
really, because you didn't need to time it.
No, exactly.
Then whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a silly run.
Yeah,
It wasn't frustrating.
yeah. But that means with AD time, it means we're now down to 3 to go for your Keystone Master.
Getting closer, getting closer. So we've got Siege, Toldagor, and Junkyard left. And obviously Toldagor we've practiced and we're
Yes.
feeling more comfortable with the concept of doing it. Siege, we haven't actually had a key pop up for the last couple of weeks, so that
Yeah.
one's going to be rough.
Yeah, you're going to
And-
need to get some sacrificial keys on Siege, I think.
Yeah, and I feel like we might have squandered our opportunity with Junkyard because we sort of had like 8 Junkyard keys in the guild a couple of weeks back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's going to be a little bit rough.
Yeah, but you'll get there. And,
Anyway.
And there's still plenty of time.
Well, I don't think there's anything else to catch up with Keystone Master at the moment.
No.
We will have that chat that we were going to have at the start of this one next time, maybe.
Yeah. Once I know what the hell we're talking about.
Well, basically, I just want to talk about the nice thing about running with a group. But we'll actually talk about that one
Yeah.
properly
Yeah.
later. Anyway, look, we're going to head off. It's a cold, wintry day in Melbourne today. I'm home, having thankfully been cleared of COVID, but still with a cold.
I'm
And-
pregnant.
Yeah, pregnant.
That just
and,
basically sums this up.
and he's a toddler. So, you know, life in our house is fun. Anyway.
Who's this? Who's this?
That's okay. I've been MT.
I'm the Violet Bombshell.
This is Sean Luke. And on that bombshell, we're going to sign off.
Bye!
See ya.